Hello friends, today we'll make mean POLLICHADU, that is fish that is cooked with onions and tomatoes sauteed with other vegetables wrapped in a banana leaf and either roasted, grilled or boiled or steamed, whatever way you can cook. So this is a traditional dish from the south of India in the state of Kerala. For that I have cayenne, pepper powder, salt and turmeric. I'm mixing all of them with some lemon juice. This is just to marinate the fish. And the fish I have taken is KARIMEEN. That is a famous fish. It's a delicacy in the state of Kerala. You can make this dish with other fishes also, any types of fish, but this is a delicacy, so I'm using the KARIMEEN. That is the name of the fish. So I'll mix all these together and marinate the fish, and we'll keep it for about 1 or 2 hours. The fish is already cleaned, washed. I have made slits on the sides. So I'm rubbing all this masala into the fish. Nicely rub it inside and outside. I'm taking the whole fish. You can take pieces also. You can take small fishes also like mackerel and sardines. So any type of fish you can take. So since it is a Christmas time and this is a delicacy for us, so I'm using this one, KARIMEEN. So we like it hot and spicy. So I'm using lot of chili powder. I'm just taking 2 fishes, one for me and one for my husband. Just 2 of us. So this is just the one of the thing that we made for Christmas. The whole week or the whole month we have been enjoying, relishing different cuisines. So this is one of them, and I hope you will enjoy watching it. So I'm not wasting any masala, I'm using the whole thing. So keep it aside for 1 or 2 hours. So this is Kudampuli or Garcinia Cambogia as it is called in English. It has got different names: Malabar tamarind, pot tamarind, brindleberry. But in Kerala it is called Kudampuli, and we use this to sour this recipe. As a souring agent we use this. So this is a fruit, tropical fruit, and this will be soaked and the paste is taken. So here I have some onion chopped, ginger garlic chopped, tomatoes chopped, which is needed for this recipe. So we'll start the recipe. I have a saucepan here. So I'm using about 2 tablespoons of oil. And we will be sauteing all the vegetables. So I'm first adding the onions. Usually this recipe doesn't use any vegetable as such. So the only vegetable they use is onions, ginger garlic, tomatoes. You can see the onion is sauteed. I'm adding ginger and garlic. So since in our home we like vegetables with this, and since I am making this as a whole dish for dinner, so I am using a lot of vegetables too. I am using capsicum and other types of peppers from my garden, tomato slices and some green leaves. But traditionally they don't use any other vegetables other than ginger, garlic, onion and tomatoes. So this has to be sauteed finely until all the onions, ginger, garlic, tomatoes become limp. I'm adding a little of turmeric powder, about a teaspoon. I'm also adding about 1 tablespoon of chili powder. You like it spicy? So I'm adding chili powder. And also the fish is marinated with chili powder and pepper. So you need to remember that while adding here. I'm also adding 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. When you are sauteing, you can add all these things, so that also gets sauteed and the fresh smell or the raw smell is removed while sauteing. You also need to add salt to this. So you can see here it is nicely sauteed now. Check for the salt. Now I am adding tomatoes. Only when the onion, ginger, garlic is nicely sauteed you need to add tomatoes. If you add it beforehand, the onions will remain fresh and not sauteed. So only in the end you need to add the tomatoes. Keep sauteing it. Yes, this will take a long time. You have to do it patiently. You can also fry the fish simultaneously, but since I want to show it to you, I'll be doing after this. After I saute this, then I'll be frying the fish. So now you can see it is nicely sauteed. So this is the stage we need. All the masalas and onion and tomatoes, everything is mixed and well sauteed. So we can remove this. I have a cast iron pan which I'll be using for frying the fish. So add a little of oil, not much. Just keep the fish on the pan, on the oil, that is it. You have to slightly brown it on both sides. I'm just pouring all the masalas into it. I don't want to waste anything. So it will just take about 7 to 8 minutes on one side. So that way it is half cooked. Doesn't need to be fully cooked because we are going to cook it again. This dish is relished by all in the south of India. It is made in many states and everybody likes it. It's a delicacy. So here you have seen that both the fishes are well done now. You need to get that roasted brown color so that the fish is also slightly hardened, because when we cook with the onions and the tomatoes it will be softened, so and it will break there. So before that, if you do this procedure, the fish will remain intact as a whole. So now I have put it off. So now I do the placing in the banana leaf. You can eat it this way also. It is almost done. This is also a delicacy. Fried KARIMEEN. But today we are making another recipe, so we'll take it and keep it aside. Before placing the fish in the banana leaf, we need to heat that leaf like this, because that way it becomes strong and doesn't break. You can see the serrations. Usually it breaks along the serration, so if you do this one, it becomes strong and doesn't break. So that is why we do this procedure. Maybe a sort of removing the moisture from the leaf. So now my husband is going to help me with the placing of and tying of the fish with the banana leaf. So I have 2 leaves from my garden. It is almost gone due to the winter weather, but I managed to get these 2 fresh ones. So now we are ready to place. So I'm just adding a little of that tamarind or kudampuli or garcinia. A little of is needed to give the sour taste. It doesn't need to cook because we are going to cook it anyway. I'm just mixing it. And then we'll start to place it. Check for the salt before you do the placing. So here I have some vegetables. I like it with vegetables. My husband doesn't want any vegetable. So here you can see how to place it. First place a little amount of the paste that we have made. That is the sauteed onions. Spread it nicely in the shape of the fish. So this is for me. I need some vegetables, tomatoes, sliced tomatoes, capsicum, and some peppers from my garden and green leaves. These are a type of peppers. Hot chili peppers also are there. This is some coriander leaves, finely chopped. This is julienne ginger. So now we place the fish and repeat the same thing overall again. In the reverse manner. My husband has placed that paste, so it's okay. We can place the vegetables on it. Anyway, it is okay. So I want it very spicy, so I'm adding some hot chili peppers sliced. I've got many types of peppers in my garden, so I'm adding many of them. Then again the coriander and the julienne's ginger. That is it. We can tie this. Usually it is tied with the strings taken from the banana plant stem. But today I don't have it, so I'm just tying with the thread. I've got some cotton thread, so I'm just tying up with that. Make a bundle, place it. This is my husband's, which is getting steamed with the potato. He likes potato. Mine, I have placed it in the cast iron girdle and just roasted it. So here you can see the final product. So nicely it has come. You can see all the tomatoes and vegetables. You can see the fish inside, nicely well cooked. It is a delicacy to eat fish with all vegetables and the masalas, onion and tomatoes. I hope you liked it. This is the other one, mine, with all the vegetable. If you like it, please share it with your family and friends. Subscribe to my channel, and thank you all for watching.